You said this is your first time. Jungkook never thought that he'd need to use a service before, not until tonight. He never had any idea before that this day would come. He didn't even know what brought him into a gay bar in the first place. He was literally dragged along to go there by his friends. One of his friends, Mingyu, just wouldn't stop telling him about this handsome guy he met last month, babbling about how good his service is and kept bugging Jungkook to try it himself. By Mingyu means having this guy. Then Jungkook remembers about how work was shit today and that he needs a distraction. Eventually, after long consideration, he decided to finally go to approach the guy when he spotted him drinking alone in the bar corner. Who knows, he can use the chance to blow off some steam. He thought it wouldn't be a bad idea to try, and boy, he was right. Because Mingyu isn't lying about the guy, he's really that hot, just as Mingyu described. First time paying someone to with me, yes. But not my first time having sex, Jungkook replies nonchalantly, placing his jacket to the sofa's arm cushion by the window of the hotel room they're in right now. He keeps his gaze to the hot guy standing across him while making his way to sit on the edge of the bed. The guy Jungkook is paying to spend the night with is leaning against the wall next to the door, watching every move Jungkook makes as he talks. I see, I thought you're a... There is a quick pause before he continues. No offense, but you look like one. What do you mean? Jungkook raises a brow, not getting the point from the other guy's statement. Him looking like a woman. How does a woman look like from the outside? The supposedly older guy's lips quirked up into a smirk before answering. You have that clueless face written all over you. Like the version of clueless face that doesn't answer Jungkook's question at all, but the younger boy decided not to stress it and just shrug it off. Whatever, but I always look like this, he said, while making an unamused face and rolling his eyes. A soft chuckle comes out of the Taehyun's mouth as he makes his way to join Jungkook on the edge of the bed. I can see that. Very cute, though. You kinda look like a lost bunny. He doesn't forget to slowly unbutton the first 3 buttons of his shirt while doing so. The answer sends a strike of warmth on Jungkook's face. He can feel his cheeks blushing, but he's not going to let the other guy see that. He brings his both hands to his cheeks, tapping them slowly to stop himself from blushing. It's useless though, the other guy has seen him blushing. Thanks. But can we just get to it already? I thought you'd never ask. The other guy cups Jungkook's face and pulls him into it right away. The kid's a little Russian chusty, as if he's been waiting to devour Jungkook for a long time. Wait. Jungkook abruptly stops the kiss and pulls away in the middle of the kiss. Taken aback and a little pissed, the other guy scoffs. What now? Jungkook takes a chance to breathe, inhaling the scent of the guy in front of him that smells kinda like a mix of citrus, lavender and woods. I forgot to ask. What's your name? My name is Taehyun. The Taehyun answers. Taehyun. Jungkook repeats after Taehyun. I'm Jungkook, and he charges back right away. Taehyun again with all his might. To which Taehyun responds with no complaint. Someone should start telling the children to stop whining about wanting to be grown-ups quickly and start making money. Tell them about how much growing up and becoming an adult are both scams instead. There is literally nothing good from being an adult, maybe some privileges, but aside from that, nothing. Not when you have to deal with endless bills to pay as an adult and every responsibility that comes with them. Don't get him started on relationship. No. Everything that includes feeling investment is definitely not worth it. Recommended. Taehyun wishes that someone had told him sooner about adulting struggle before his time came, but he's 23 now, and it's too late. If there is a reset button in life that he can push to bring him back to being a child, he will press it without hesitation. Again, it's too late for that now. He'd been working day and night ever since he graduated and has tried almost everything to get by, but nothing pays as much as what he's doing right now. Working on this field, Taehyun usually pay no attention to whoever he's having a business with. As long as they pay him good dimes and do nothing outside their boundaries, he's good with it. A lot of times, some of his customers come to see him again. And he doesn't mind, it's part of the job anyway. Like he said, as long as they're paying him, he doesn't care about anything else. Taehyun doesn't usually look forward to see anyone either, but when a text from Jungkook came this afternoon about booking another schedule with him, he can't help but feeling excited. They are already on the bed right now, with Taehyun on top of Jungkook, showering Jungkook's neck with sloppy kisses as the younger shirt are already unbuttoned. "You're back. What's bothering you this time?" The question. "Ugh, my girlfriend just broke up with me." The shocking answer stops Jungkook from whatever he's doing and he sits back up, his eyes widened. "You have a girlfriend." "Had," the younger one corrected him. Jungkook folds his hands in front of him, wondering why this matter is even important to be talked about. He's here to forget what happened after all. "Right. You had a girlfriend." Taehyun nods. "You didn't look like someone who'd have a girlfriend." "Well," Jungkook rolls his eyes and scoffs. "I had one all right. Until this evening." Taehyun is not usually curious, but something about Jungkook keeps making him curious. It's not even his business, yet he keeps feeling intrigued to ask. "So, why did you two break up?" "Me. Turns out she was cheating on me the whole time and I had no idea. And now she dumped me for that asshole." Jungkook heaves out his loudest sigh tonight. He really hates having to talk about this. He really does, but he doesn't seem able to refuse answering Taehyun's questions. The look on Taehyun's eyes softens at the explanation he heard just now. "I'm really sorry to hear that." A glimpse of concern is shown from his expression. "Don't be. I don't need anyone to pity me." Again, a nonchalant response from Jungkook. Taehyun shoots his typical smile. He leans back in to bring his face close to Jungkook's. "Fine. How would you like me to help you tonight?" The sudden action has Jungkook feeling taken aback for a split second. He didn't think Taehyun would return that fast. "Just do whatever. Make me forget." Whatever. A smug grin emitted on the older guy's face. "Literally whatever." Jungkook circles his arms around Taehyun's shoulder, pulling the older guy even closer. "Use me for all I care. Just do me." Chuckling, Taehyun leans to whisper on the younger's left ear and gives it. "Is that how you beg for someone to use you?" Taehyun's small whisper sends a chill down Jungkook's spine. "Oh come on, just get to it already." The only sound that can be heard throughout the night are the sound of the bed cracking, Jungkook screaming from pleasure and endless from both of Jungkook and Taehyun. Jungkook is back again to see Taehyun for the third time. The time span from his second visit to this one is even shorter than the previous one. He just can't stop himself from always wanting to come back. Taehyun really has that effect on him. Ever since he met Taehyun, no other guy or girl ever excited him anymore. Sure, he's been into parties, making out with random strangers, but no one makes him feel the way Taehyun made him, so all of those makeouts never made it to bed. Because he'd always compare them to the way Taehyun does things with him and stops midway. They're not Taehyun and Taehyun is all he wants right now. People said third time's a charm, and he's here now to prove just that. You're back again. Taehyun sits on the couch in front of the TV. He calls Jungkook to sit, patting a space next to him on the couch. Their previous sessions all started with some foreplay and they usually went into it right away, but Taehyun wants to take it a little slowly today. The younger follows. He makes his way to sit next to Taehyun. Why? You don't like it? A hint of sadness shown in his face as he unconsciously frowns, which makes him look even cuter than he already is. Don't put words into my mouth. I didn't say that. While still keeping his eyes on TV, Taehyun puts one hand behind Jungkook, circling the Taehyun shoulder to pull him closer and lets Taehyun rest his head against his chest. His other hand rests on his thigh. The younger one is still frowning. You didn't, but it seems like it. Taehyun shifts his gaze to the younger. How so? The tone. It sounds like you don't want me here. Jungkook pouts, not letting go of the older guy's hand. Taehyun pulls his hand away from Jungkook and places it on Jungkook's cheek instead, slowly caressing it. Easy there, bunny. I said don't put words into my mouth. Jungkook heaves a sigh and bites his lips. Fine, are you upset? Taehyun doesn't stop the hand that is still caressing Jungkook cheek. Jungkook's cheek feels really soft under his touch, almost baby skin-like. If anyone asks, I'm not. Jungkook shakes his head. I'm just. A sudden outburst of red shade appears on Jungkook's cheek when he said that. Taehyun can't help but chuckling at the younger's answer. How come anyone be so cute while saying that they are holy? Jungkook can. You are, alright. Then, is this friend of yours upset? He moves his hand from Jungkook's flushing red cheek to the small tent on the younger's pant. Whatever. Jungkook's breath hitches at the sight. Oh yes he is. Don't worry, I'll take care of you. For I may have to charge you extra next time, Taehyun says in between as he's showering Jungkook's neck with. Jungkook's skin is full of purplish marks, courtesy of Taehyun as Jungkook sits in the older guy's lap. What are you saying? Jungkook tries to speak in between, whimpering as their bodies are still connected down there and every little move Taehyun or him makes sense him. If anything, I should get a discount. Don't you think you're filthy rich already? Why would I need a discount? Taehyun rich doesn't mean I can't enjoy a discount, Jungkook retorts. Taehyun trailed down to the younger's chest. Now, if you say so. Jungkook is a mess right now, with all of the penetration on his chest and the one he is receiving of his body, but he still uses every ounce of his energy left to talk back at the older. Is a discount you wish? Taehyun says as he manhandles Jungkook to his back. Just the way he likes it, just the way Jungkook likes it. I thought I got you there. Jungkook ended up wiring double the amount of the price to Taehyun's account before he left.